Hiya, Bart here from Brew Bar. I'm going to show you how I do a Syphon coffee. I use a paper filter. My material filter ended up looking a bit black, and even after I cleaned it, it still looked horrible. They tend to hold on to a bit of the flavour, unfortunately. But the paper filters obviously don't, because you chuck them away every time. I'm just setting it so it's right bang in the middle of the siphon. It just helps with when it sucks it down, and the seal as well. It's really good. I'm going to just clean the paper filter out. They are these filters are brown filters. They're not bleached, so you won't get that paper taste so much. But it's always worth rinsing any paper filter out, to be honest. Okay, just chuck out the water as well when you're done, and then I fill the bottom chamber up to about just under the 5 cup mark. I'm doing full cup coffees with this, so that will do 2 good cups of coffee. I've got a little burner here, really good. It's great because you can adjust the flame, so when the bottom chamber is low, you can drop it right the way down. I'm going to use about 33 grams of coffee for 2 cups. Which should be give it a really nice full flavour. Okay, there's so many factors when talking about grind consistency. I tend to, for Syphon, it tends to be sort of a sand consistency between like an espresso and a filter. Obviously, if it's too fine, it'll be very bitter, and if it's too coarse, you won't get enough flavour. As the water moves into the top cylinder, I'll just turn the heat down a little bit. This just helps with the temperature of the water at the top. Also, what I also like to do is give the water a bit of a stir as well, just to try and get some air in there to cool it down just a little bit. It just helps, because obviously you don't want to chuck in the coffee when it's absolutely roasting hot. So I'll just give it a quick stir now. Okay, once you've done that, dump the coffee in the top. You don't really want to mix this in too much. Just get the ground as sort of wet, and you can see that once I've done this, there's quite a thick layer of moist coffee at the top with all the gases and stuff. It all starts to expand. Okay, once I've done that, I tend to leave it for about 40 seconds just to brew a little bit. Okay, once that steep time's done, I take the heat away and give that a good stir. Get all that gases and all the really nice wet coffee mixed in. You can see that the head's changed there. And then once that's done, that should draw down into the bottom chamber. When the heat's gone, the temperature change. Basically, the bottom cylinder, it's so hot, the temperature drops down. And it'll draw that coffee back through again. So the paper filter tends to make this bubble effect. So if you've got a material filter, it probably won't do that. But it's not a problem. It's just what the paper filter does. Okay, that's it. That's the coffee done. Just draw the top chamber out. You know when it's done. It does this sort of bubble effect right at the end there. And then what you can do is you can leave it in that chamber for a while just to cool down a little bit, because obviously drinking really hot coffee, unless you're adding milk, of course, but if you're drinking very hot coffee, it tends to not taste as good. You just let the temperature just drop a little bit in the chamber and then serve it. Okay, that's the brew done. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments below, or if you've got any other ways of brewing it, please put them in and I'll try them out. If you like the video, just subscribe or click the like button. I'm going to have some more videos posted of AeroPresses and a roaster as well. I've got my best mate Ben, who's going to help me out doing some videos too, so he'll be in them as well. Okay, thanks a lot. Catch you later.